The Northern Lights. What a majestic show nature has given us. But it's a deadly You may have experienced it this summer of 2025, or perhaps you will experience it eventually during the summer, hopefully, in a city near you. So, good sightings, or perhaps good luck, whichever comes first. Hi and welcome to the first episode of The Word in the Cosmos. I'm Chris and you're watching The Cosmic Student. In this video, I want to talk about reports of a powerful G4 solar storm that struck Earth on June 1st of 2025 and is expected to continue until the 3rd or 4th, depending on the sources, causing spectacular auroras that seems to be visible in many areas this summer. There is no questions that the sighting of Aurora Borealis are a view to behold. And in what seemed about a decade ago, these sightings could only be seen in regions near the Arctic Circle or the Antarctic Circle. Is there an Antarctic Circle? It's a good question. In the last couple of years, regions near the Equator are experiencing this majestic phenomena. And that's because the sun is wilding. But before I get into the auroras, let's talk Earth poles and its magnetic field. Or actually, the magnetic field and its poles. Earth magnetosphere or magnetic field is a shield from erosion of our atmosphere by the solar wind, also known as the heliosphere, which are charged particles that our star, the sun, spews at us. Our magnetosphere plays the role of gatekeeper, repelling this unwanted energy that's harmful to life on Earth, shielding us from harmful radiation and solar wind. In space, the concept of up and down or north and south don't exist because, space is a vacuum. On Earth, we consider the regions of the Arctic and Antarctica as the North and South poles, respectively. And that is a result of the magnetosphere spilling out from the Earth core. Fun fact, poles switch sides every 300,000 years. So in 300,000 years, the Caribbean and Australia could host the new poles. I don't even know if that's true, but the concept is fun. I digress. Earth magnetosphere isn't a perfect defense. Solar wind variations can disturb it, leading to space weather, which are geomagnetic storms that can penetrate our atmosphere, threatening spacecraft and astronauts, disrupting navigation system, and wreaking havoc on power grids. On the positive side, these storms also produce these spectacular auroras. So what are northern lights or aurora borealis? Is it the aurora borealis or Aurora Borealis? I don't know. The Aurora Borealis, often called the Northern Lights, occurs in the Northern Hemisphere, in regions near the Arctic Circle. This includes countries like Russia, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Iceland, Canada, and Alaska. Northern light results from charged particles from the sun, mainly electrons and protons, colliding with the Earth's magnetosphere and interacting with gases in Earth's atmosphere. These collisions produce colorful display of light, primarily in green, red, and purple hues. Not to be confused with Aurora Australis. The Aurora Australis, also known as the Southern Light, occurs in the Southern Hemisphere, primarily around the Antarctic Circle. So we can use Antarctic Circle. It can be seen in countries such as Australia, New Zealand, Antarctica, and parts of the southern South America. Not South Africa? Southern Africa? Okay. The Southern Lights have the exact underlying cause as the Northern Lights. Charged particles from the sun interact with Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere in the southern hemisphere, creating similar colorful light displays. So remember, Aurora Borealis are the northern lights that only shows up in the northern hemisphere. And the Aurora Australis are the southern light that shows or appears in the southern hemisphere. This video is not very long. I just wanted to actually do this report because I've been seeing the news since morning about it, and I was pissed off because last year the same thing actually happened and I missed it. And I live in a region where these are perfect. Friends of mine actually took picture of where I am. This is prime real estate for the Northern Lights, but I missed it, and I missed it last night because I'm trying to run this channel and I have work and I have life and I have so many responsibilities that I hope today actually is probably the last chance that I will have, because the sun is active right now, and you know, so perhaps I can still catch it tonight. I'm gonna go and ride my bicycle, take my camera and see if I can spot any. But I digress. If you dig this video, please hit the like button and perhaps consider subscribing. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.